Hi Aquarius, I'm here to do your general love reading for July 16th through the 31st of this 2017. If this resonates with you, great. If not, please be sure and check your moon and rising sign, and then also check your Venus sign and the other person's Mars sign. That'll kind of give you a more a bigger idea of what's going on, more of the information. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. It's wonderful. I really appreciate it, and feedback is very much appreciated. If this doesn't resonate with you, again, I apologize. It's meant for somebody to hear it for sure, because this is great. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, and I've got your spread out, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first card that I have for you is the Page of Pentacles. So some of you are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Page of Pentacles in this, for me, is really about building a foundation. It's a start. It's a new thing. It's a new start. Either there's a new start going on for you, or you're giving somebody else a fresh start on something. But it's a new start with the right foundation. I kind of get the feeling that there's been some rockiness in the foundation. So I feel like there's a fresh start here within the next couple weeks here for a firm foundation. I say that because the next card that I have is the Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely some earth going on here. Definitely some kind of earth energy going on here. It could be just getting down to fundamentals. I kind of feel like it's, with this page and the Knight of Pentacles, it's getting down to brass tacks, getting down to really what the foundation is, or refocusing on, if things have been kind of scattered, if you've been super emotional, or if there's been a lot of chaos going on. The Pentacles here with the Page and the Knight together is kind of bringing that back down to earth. Bring it on back down and start with the basics and then build upon that. So that's kind of the feeling that I get from it. The Knight of Pentacles is he's not a fast moving knight. I mean, he's just kind of chilling on the horse, going through the motions, getting to where, one foot in front of the other. But it is moving. It's just a real solid, slow process. It's a building and it's slow process. But then the next card that I have for you is the Ace of Wands, which is anything but slow. This is also a new beginning. It's a new beginning full of passion, and they're fire. Fire is all about action. Things are happening. And so with the Ace of Wands here, somebody's either going to come to you with messages of love, messages of passion, trying to, swoop in and sweep you off your feet type of a thing. Or this could be you, but I get the feeling that it's fire coming in at you. The next card that I have for you is the Two of Swords. So I feel like this is you, especially because it's air. Feeling a lot of air there in this particular card with this. And it could be that you're dealing with two different people too. It could be that you've got somebody who's real solid and is probably the right kind of person for you. And then you've got fire, who is more fun. They just kind of bring something alive. So that could be what you're dealing with. And I say that because the Two of Swords is kind of like, don't know which way to go. Don't know which direction to go. There's positives on this side and there's positives on this side. And it's kind of like I'm torn about what I should do. Next card that I have is the Emperor. So there's definitely earth here and there's definitely fire here. The Emperor could be an Aries. It's definitely fire though for me. Emperor though is somebody who, it could also be this earth sign though, because the Emperor's got his shit together. The Emperor is really balanced. He's real commanding. He can be a little bit controlling. So there could be a control type situation going on. But if this is an individual that's in your life, it's somebody who really does have his shit together. He is somebody that people respect. He's somebody that commands respect. He's somebody that is also balanced. Mind and emotion are kind of balanced. He can keep logic, thinks logically about things. It doesn't necessarily get overly emotional, but he's also kind of a badass because he's the Emperor. So there is some kind of like he used to be a bad boy type of a thing. I'm getting the feeling from that. And the reason I get the feeling from that is because I've got you up here with the Chariot. This is your energy, but this is also a fast moving energy. So with you know, he is surrounded by your indecision, but then you're going to be making a move in one direction or another. So I feel like there is this fire sign here that's definitely sparked something in you, with this Ace of Wands in particular, especially if he is kind of an emperor type character where it's somebody who's got it together, he's got it going on, and that's sexy as hell. Let's not pretend it's not sexy. It's very sexy when a man has his shit together, even if he used to be kind of an asshole. But there is a lot of earth energy in here too, so I feel like that's where the intersection is. And again, this could be any sign. It's just these energies that they're encompassing. So it's kind of like you're at an impasse because part of you feels like this is probably the direction that logically I should go, but I really want to go this way. Or, you know, I don't know if I can not go this way, but maybe, you know, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from you. But the Chariot says it can be a victory card. This is definitely like, you could be coming out on top of this. Chariot here is kind of like you're picking a direction and you're going. You'll see too with the Chariot card, it could be bringing together opposing forces. So it's kind of like you could be coming into a teamwork type of scenario with somebody that is opposite your energy. So if you're super masculine or you're super feminine, they'll be the opposite of that. So that is a really good balance to strike when you can strike it correctly. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to clarify first this Page of Pentacles card. Please clarify Page of Pentacles for Aquarius for July 16 through the 31st, 2017 love reading. What is this Page of Pentacles here for the sign of Aquarius? Please clarify the Page of Pentacles for Aquarius for love, July 16 through the 31st, 2017. What is this Page of Pentacles here for? Okay, so the Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Swords. So this, you know, your energy is all over this, but your energy is definitely kind of like, don't know what to do. Don't really know which direction to go. There are options. There are a couple directions that you could go, and you're really unsure. I do get the feeling, though, Aquarius, I gotta be honest, I get the feeling that you kind of really want to go one direction, but feel like maybe that's not the direction you're supposed to go, but it's the way that looks like the most fun for you. So if that's you, I totally feel you. I understand that feeling. Let's move to clarifying the Knight of Pentacles here. What is this Knight of Pentacles here for? Please clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is the Devil card. Could be a Capricorn in this scenario for you. With the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords and then your other Two of Swords down here, I really do feel like there is something about this earth sign, or there's somebody that is an earth sign here who you're pretty torn on what to do about. There could be the Knight, or you're torn about whether or not to give somebody a new beginning too. This is, you tell me that you maybe think, maybe you've been down this road with them, you've given them plenty of chances, maybe you're kind of at the point where you're like, I shouldn't, but then this Ace of Wands comes in and says, but I really kind of want to give them another chance. I know that feeling too. Here with the Devil card and the Knight of Pentacles though, I feel like these are kind of, it could be that money is a huge deal in this scenario. It could be an issue over money. It feels like with the Devil card, the Devil card, the way that I feel about the Devil is it could represent addictions, but to me it represents anything that kind of takes away your ability to choose. Like you feel powerless against it kind of a thing. It's a compelling type feeling. So it's something that even though you could override the thought and do what is supposed to be done or what you think is supposed to be done, the Devil kind of takes away your ability to do that. It takes away your ability to be like, well, I'm going to override this. You don't have that choice anymore. It's like being it's like being a slave to something or addicted to something. You know, it's like somebody who smokes cigarettes can say, I'm not going to smoke a cigarette, and they can put it off for a while and not smoke a cigarette, but ultimately that craving is so strong that, you know, that's kind of how I feel about the Devil card. At some point it stays persistent, and I feel like this is either work is taking over somebody, money worries are taking over somebody, or it could be kind of a codependent type of a relationship. There could be an addiction involved where somebody, like this Knight of Pentacles, is trying to save. I feel like that could be happening too, where somebody's trying to save somebody else who really has to save themselves. And so that's kind of the energy that I get from the Devil. So with the Two of Swords and the Devil card and these pentacles here, it really is pointing to kind of a codependent type of a relationship, or a codependent scenario that you're thinking, I might need to walk out of this. I might need to get away from this. What is this Ace of Wands here for Aquarius for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Please show me what this Ace of Wands is here for. Please clarify this Ace of Wands. Whoop. That one wanted to come. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands, we have the Chariot. So something's moving for sure. You've got, and it could be somebody's, it could be a vacation even, maybe with there's two chariots here. So somebody's doing something. Somebody's moving somewhere. That's a lot of air, and that's a lot of your energy right there. Is like, okay, I'm tired of talking about it. Let's just do it. We're doing it. We're going. That's what we're doing. This is what's happening. If we're going to do a new beginning, then do it. Show me what you got. This is kind of the feeling that I get. I love air. I love the air energy, because it's kind of like, okay, just stop the bullshit. Just tell me what we're going to do, and I'll make sure that we do it. Or tell me what you want to do, and I'll make a choice about whether we do it or not. So that's kind of the feeling that I get from this, especially with these two energies here. You've got this Ace of Wands. So there is a new beginning, or a fire sign who is sending messages of love, or not even necessarily love, but passionate. There's a lot of passion energy here, right here, with two chariots going, okay, we're going this way then. Let's see what happens. We'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. And the Ace of Wands is a very positive card. The Chariot is a victory card, so that could be a really good move for some of y'all. Let's go on to the next Two of Swords. You are all over this. Please clarify this Two of Swords for Aquarius for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Two of Swords for the sign of Aquarius for love. Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This card definitely speaks Sagittarius to me, especially with this Emperor right here. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. A lot of fire energy, which is cool. Fire and air, they just kind of feed off each other. I feel like I have a Gemini moon, and I have Leo Venus, and I have Libra rising, and I'm a Virgo sun. So air feeds the fire. Fire and air kind of go hand in hand. If you blow on a fire, what happens? It starts spreading. So that's kind of what you're running into here. I feel like with the Two of Swords and the Temperance card, though, too, if it's not a fire sign that's involved, this Temperance is really about balancing head and heart. It's really about, and that could be what this Two of Swords is about. You could be at an impasse about what to do, because your head thinks one thing and your heart is thinking something else, and it's finding the balance between the two of them. People that think with just their head often miss out on a lot of really cool, awesome emotions and experiences, and people that think with just their heart get hurt constantly. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like. You're getting to a point where you're really finding your balance between head and heart, or you're recognizing that needs to happen. Somebody needs to find this balance, and this card is saying it's a decision. You have to make that decision. You can't, you can tell yourself all day long, I need to find the balance between my head and my heart. But this is a decision that you have to actually make, consciously make that decision to spend your time to find the balance between head and heart and stand in your truth. There's nothing more powerful than a person who is standing in their own truth for real. Let's move to this Emperor card and see if we can clarify that. Please clarify this Emperor card for the sign of Aquarius for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Emperor card for love for Aquarius, July 16 through July 31st, 2017. What's this Emperor card about? I do dig the Emperor, not gonna lie. Okay, so the next card that you have clarifying the Emperor is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is, this dude's a fighter. He's for real a fighter. He's fought this battle. A lot of you could be dealing with a situation that has lots of starts and stops. It could have lots of new beginnings and then endings, and new beginnings and then endings. And so I feel like with the Emperor and this Nine of Wands, and it could be this, like I said, it could be a fire sign. It's kind of the tired warrior. You're kind of getting to the point where, yes, you will still fight for what you want, but you're kind of tired of having to fight for it. It's kind of retarded to have to fight for it so many times over and over again, because you're getting to the point where I think the Emperor is, that energy is coming in and saying, okay, it really shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be constantly this difficult. So I kind of get that from the Nine of Wands there, but he's not giving up. It doesn't mean he's done. He's not quitting quite yet. He just recognizes that this is getting old. I'm getting tired of this. Please clarify this Chariot for the sign of Aquarius for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Chariot card. Okay, this one wants to come out, so we're going to take a look at it. Oh, Ten of Wands. I don't really like the Ten of Wands card. I mean, it's not bad. It's not horrible, but it's a burden. It's a burden card. And on top of the Chariot, I don't really want to see a burden card right now. You've got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands, though. So something is coming to a close. So it could be that you could be cutting off something that it has been a huge burden for you, and you could be moving away from it. This Chariot, see, these Chariots are on top of these Wands, like, whoa. They are way on top of these Wands. So either you're moving away from a fire sign or you're moving toward a fire sign. But something's happening with this fire sign, like, something is for real happening. You are tired of some shit and you're moving away from it. That's really what I feel like. You're either moving away from it or you're moving towards something new. It may not be that you're moving away from the fire sign particularly. It could be that you're moving toward a fire sign away from a different sign, or it could be that there's a fire sign coming in, but you are moving in a direction. That's what's happening. There's fire all over this. So, I really think that with this Nine of Wands and this Ten of Wands, something's coming to completion. Something is coming to a point where you're kind of done. You're just done. You're done with it and you're moving on to the next thing. And whether that's the next phase or a completely different relationship, but you're definitely moving towards something. And the Chariot, like I said, is a victory there. So you can totally win this. You can totally win this. It's just you'll have to get out of this Two of Swords energy and actually make a decision and move that direction. So I hope that this resonated with at least somebody, because there's a lot going on for y'all right now. But I look forward to hearing from you, and I will talk to you at the beginning of August.